What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today we're going to talk about EX Kill. But before we get into that, guys, I do want to bring up that I made some mistakes regarding the bingo here. I said that this bingo actually was nerfed. We were only getting 200 rubies. Well, the thing is, guys, I think there's 3 tiers for this thing. So once you finish this thing, you're actually going to be able to gain even more rubies afterwards. So that was a mistake that I made, and I want to apologize to Netmarble for that one because that was my bad. You know, yesterday I was in a big hurry. I had to go to work. I jumped in here and started recording my video. I'm not trying to make excuses, but that's just how it was, guys. So I did make that mistake, and I do apologize. You guys can see right here it says next bingo. I can't believe I didn't see that, but it is what it is. So big shout out to Netmarble for actually making this better than what a lot of us originally actually thought. So good deal. Now the KOF Battle Pass, guys. So the KOF Battle Pass, if you're willing to spend $5 American, you're going to get 1600 AP, which is going to be good for the Rush Dungeon, 400 rubies, and then you can also get some Fighters Summon tokens. This is actually a very, very good deal. I mean, this is a good deal, guys. This is a really insane deal. Awesome. I mean, you're literally paying $5 for 400 rubies, and then you got 900 more, which is 1,300, and then 600, 1,900 rubies for $5. That's a good bang for your buck deal. Awesome, awesome deal, especially if you're not willing to spend a lot of money. Then when you get into the more expensive deal, which is about 50 American dollars, you get 4,000 rubies, you get 200 capsules. We don't care about the dispatch crap. These are okay for like players that aren't really able to farm stage like 4 and 5 experience balls, or maybe in 1, 2s, and 3s, but not really so great for a veteran. This is good for veterans because those things are really hard to come by unless you're already a tier 70 like myself, where you collect 45 tier 7 experience balls every single day. So pretty much in 3 days, I'll pretty much get this amount, but still not bad. And then we have some gold hammers. We have the summon tokens, which is awesome, guys. So 4,000 rubies plus, you know, this is 2,700 rubies worth here. This is 1,800 rubies worth here. So, I mean, you're looking at what, 4,500 rubies right there, and another 4,000. It's like 8,500 rubies if my math is correct. I mean, it's a pretty good deal, guys. And then you have a BS and SS memory selector. Now, the thing that I want to throw out about this here, guys, is we know now that we have EX change-up kits. We know that we need 3 actual memories for characters to level them up. So if you are a spender, right, and there is a character in here that you want to do a change-up kit for because you know you're going to need 3 original memories for them, like Ginnets, then you'd pick Ginnets and save it. There is no time limit on these things. For me, I'm probably going to pick Leona. My boy Rugal's already leveled up, right? He's already got his exchange of kit on my account leveled up. But Leona is my waifu. So, and I know she's going to get an EX change of kit. Eventually, I mean, guys, eventually all these characters probably will. Whether they're SS or BS, I mean, they're going to get them. Nameless is going to get one, Ash is going to get one, and so on and so on and so on. So whoever your favorite character is, or whether you're chasing the meta, whatever it may be, you can, if you're buying this, you can just get the selector and save the selector for a specific character that you're trying to do a change-up kit for, or for one that you're trying to level up. So this is actually really, really awesome. I'm probably going to end up buying this, guys, just to be fully transparent with all of you. I think it's a good deal. Personally, I think it's a really good deal if you're willing to spend some money. Now, let's talk about Kyo. So we have EX Kyo, who has the amazing leadership only for EX fighters, only for native EX fighters like Akuma, Ryu, or Chun-Li. Will this leadership actually work? And this is an awesome character, guys. I can't tell you if he's the strongest in the game because I really need to test some more, but I can tell you he's very powerful. I can also tell you that you're going to get more return on your investment the more you level him up. So I've seen this guy score over 500 million in one Awaken rotation at 5-star without a highly leveled up fame system. I think his fame system was at like level 10. Right? And it can go up to level 30, guys, which is a pretty insane amount of damage that this guy can actually do. That's pretty damn nutty. Mine's only at A3, so I can only go so far with him, right? So do keep that in mind. The more you level him up, the more stats he's actually going to gain. And the stronger this character, like again, guys, your return on investment, the more you put into this character, the more you're going to get out of him. That's the way he seems to be working out. He has 30% PG raise, got the increased damage on a critical hit. These are all nice, guys, for all that damage. He's got the 20% burn damage increase, which is great for his dot explosion that is based off burn. He's immune to stun and burn, which is great for PvP, right? And he also deals burn damage that goes 550% of attack to the target upon landing a skill, which is awesome awesome, guys. So even when they're guarding, he's always going to be doing dot. He does apply dot from his first skill, but he also does dot explosion and removes it. But once he hits his second or third skill, he's always going to keep applying dot. So when you're playing with this character and you're playing in hard mode against a guild raid and you need burn, I mean, you could do your explosion, but you want to be applying your burn. That way you keep it up, break the meter, and then you can start doing your explosion and do a lot more damage. He also has a shield, and this is awesome, especially considering the changes that they made to Rugal. Now, against guild raid Rugal, when you get stunned, you can't switch your character. And because of that, the character that's already in there, they're going to take a lot of damage unless you hurry up and switch them. So like with a character like Keo, because he has a shield, he might be an attack, but he can tank it. He can literally, I've done full runs, guys, on Inferno where he could absolutely take it, guys. And this is a shield that has to get hit 30 times. So he's also going to be really good in RHD because he's going to have dot explosion and he's got the shield. And then it's PvP exclusive, disable target's active skills for 4 seconds by laying an active skill. Something I want to throw out really quick, guys. This character is a KOF original character. So in Championship during KOF original week, this will be the best character in the game. I know that won't matter for a lot of players, but for some players it will. And he's going to be an instant ban, guys. You're going to ban this character. You do not want to fight him. You do not want to fight him with KOF original characters. You will get murdered. He also has a CDR core, which decreases his skill cooldown by 0.2 seconds when attacking burn targets. So as long as he's hitting his second and third skill, he's always going to have that decreased skill cooldown, guys. And he also has resets in his skills, which is nutty. And like, I mean, the guy gets an attack buff whenever you just tap the skill, and then he gets the explosion. And then he gets an even bigger attack buff when you hold the skill or after you use an awaken skill. Once you hit your awaken skill, then every time you hit the first skill, you'll get this 40% increase of attack, and you'll get the 5 times explosion, guys. And he can remove hyper armor, the shield, and critical hit shields, guys. Removing the hyper armor is another thing that's going to make him super deadly in PvP. And then he has the, interrupt skill only while standing, and he does give him hyper armor, and it has a 70% chance to reset the first skill, guys, which is nice. And the third skill can also reset the first skill and has an increased target damage received by 35% and increased attack by 50%. So he's got a lot of attack buffs. He's got increased target damage received. He's got dot explosion. He's got a lot going on in his kit. Very, very strong. Now, when it comes to his imprint stones, I just use his regular imprint stones. His first stone is pretty awesome because it actually gives him extra burn damage. This is an amazing stone, and these stones can be used on your other EX characters. You could put this stone on Akuma, and it would be godly on him too, by the way, just to let you know. But yeah, good stone, probably the best for him as far as his first slot. The second slot gives him active skill damage. A very, very good stone for him because active skills increase your damage for all 3 of your skills, and no matter whether the grab, blast, or strike. And then the third skill actually increases critical damage. This is actually specifically good for increasing your CP. I do think that we're probably going to get stones in the future, like if he gets one that has increased target damage received or like increased active skill damage, that'll probably do more damage, to be perfectly honest, guys. But it is an amazing stone for CP, which is something that's sought after. Now here, you would absolutely put burn stones or the sacred treasure stones, guys. Like if you really want to get this guy and get the most out of him and you want to make him an absolute beast, right? Then you're going to want to give him the sacred treasure stones. These damn stones are ridiculous because it's going to give him increased target damage received, guys. It's going to make him even stronger and on top of the double attack. And then this stone, right? This stone here, if you're able to get it, will actually give him more critical rate. And on top, and with that critical damage stone that he has, his CP is going to skyrocket with this thing, not to mention the double attack. Like, this is really the way to go. But if you're really just trying to bump up his damage, if you're just trying to get him stronger, then what you'd want is your moon and star-shaped stones that you can get from here, right? Or playing the Colossal Dungeon. So if we click on a gold red right here, click on that, right? This is what you would want for this character. You would want increased attack, burn, and increased attack. And for the Moonstone, you'd want the same thing because when you scale up that burn damage, you're going to scale up his dot explosion and he's going to do more damage. The critical rate and critical damage is good for CP, but burn damage is going to scale his damage up even more. So depending on what you want out of the character, he's still going to be super strong with critical rate, critical damage, guys. It's just with extra burn, the dot explosion is just going to be more powerful. He's just going to do more damage because of it. All right. So let's take him for a run in Guild Raid. I'll show you guys a run against hard mode really quick here, because I mean, this isn't a game mode. This is a game mode I put a lot of stock in, just not on hard mode because the rewards aren't as good. You don't get SS memories and BS memories from doing hard mode, but I'll try like a little solo just to give you guys an idea of how much damage he can actually do on an account with, I think my fame system's at level 11 and my penetration's at level 10, I believe, for red characters. But remember, guys, when you scale him up, when you level him up, like get him to A4, A5, you're going to see a lot higher damage return from this character. There we go. We apply a little burn. And let's go. And here's the thing, guys. Like, right, I applied a little burn, right? And I'm going to use the 3PG to try to break this meter down a little bit, right? Because we have burn applied. Now, Rugal's going to explode on our asses right now. Right, there we go. Booyah. Got a little explosion there. Try to fully charge the first skill so we get a little bit more damage, get more attack. And I might not be playing him. There we go. Whoops. And he only has interrupt when standing, which is kind of annoying. Let's do the 3PG. Like I said, it's not a perfect run, guys. I haven't really got to play him a whole lot. God, I love this 3PG. I love his 3PG, man. It's so awesome. Oh, yeah. Get him, boy. Get him. Here we go. And then we applied a little burn, right? We use our second skill. It's always good to apply the dot that you need right before you go into your 3PG, so that way you can try to break that meter down a little bit. He's going to blow up on us now. And his default actually does. Let's go, let's go. He is so fun to play, by the way. I just love playing this character. Man, is he awesome. Let's go, let's go. I tried hitting my second skill there. Oh, crap. Well, that kind of sucks. By the way, I was wrong earlier. Whenever he does his regular attacks, like just his basic attacks, he still applies burn, so he's like Terry, which is awesome. Look at that. All right, and I mean, so we got over 2 billion. Personally, I think I could actually do better than that, to be honest with you guys. And this is what's really going to surprise you guys, right? We got over 2 billion in this run. Now, let me show you what happens when we do another run. And I didn't even show you guys my card sets that I'm using on this character. I'm using the Yentama set because it actually increases your burn damage. If you don't have a Yentama, just put the Akane on them. Leo will work really well as well. Like, this set is really awesome for him because it does increase his burn damage by 75% and active skill damage by 20%. It's a really great set for him. By the way, I did test the new set on him, and I did test the new set. If I can find it here really quick, wherever the hell it's at. I did test this set on him, by the way, and I was getting more damage out of this set than the Yentama set. And for me, and my, so far the testing that I've done, it was by a pretty substantial margin, guys. I was gaining about probably, 10 to 15% more damage throughout an entire run, which is, I mean, it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. It made a big difference, guys. I will be making another video about that card set, but the reason I'm doing this video today is I realize a lot of people don't have those card sets, and I'm just showing you with the Yentama. But I mean, you could use the Akane. It won't be as good as the Yentama set, but it will still do quite a bit of damage. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have Iori and Shizuru on the team to add 30% attack from having Shizuru on the team, and Iori to add 50% critical damage, right? And we're going to be using Bison's increased target damage received, and we're going to be using Iori's increased target damage received. So we'll see how this goes, guys. Let's see how this goes, okay? Oh, yeah. Right, and remember, Bison's increased target damage received is by 30% when we use his core. And with Iori, you want to use his first skill and then use his second skill. His second skill is going to give increased target damage received for 5 seconds. His first skill, or second skill, will give increased target damage received for 7 seconds. And the first skill will do it for 5 seconds. All right. The first skill procs from his core. The second skill procs from his core, and the first skill procs from actually being on the skill. And remember, Kyo's shield only pops up when he's below 70% HP, so that's why we took a lot of damage there. But look at the damage, guys. There we go. Right, we'll just hit that 3 PG. And our shield hasn't proc, so the shield's going to proc right now. And this is what I mean, because you can't switch your character out once you're stunned, having that shield is actually quite nice. Now, Rugal's going to go into an iframe after this, so I got to be careful to make sure I can apply my poison from Bison so we can break that meter. There we go. Hit the second and third skill. And then... Booyah, booyah. Fully charge that first skill. By the way, that first skill does a nutty amount of hits if you just hold that damn thing. But you can see how it's working out, guys. Like, you're already seeing a pretty big difference in damage. And this is on Infernal. So it just goes to show you when you team up characters with other characters, you can see a pretty big damage difference. All right, here we go, 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 here we go. Oh yeah, let's go. God, Kyo is so intense, right? He is so intense, man. So awesome. I mean, we pretty much got 2 billion in the first minute. So we're on pace to hit about 4 billion with this character. There we go. Nice, nice. And you guys can see there's this total set pattern of what I'm doing. I realize not everybody's got Bison, right? But you'll find that you can do this with other team setups as well. I'm just doing it this way because Bison's the only character I have with that increased target damage received. But guess what? Shizuru on the team, if she's at 8.5, she gives an extra 25% attack from her EX core, which I actually think would be better than the increased target damage received, because characters with dot explosion don't benefit as much from increased target damage received. I might make a separate video about that, but they just don't seem to benefit as much. Whereas increased attack will bump up your explosion. It will make them stronger. So I actually think Shizuru's core might be better than Bison's for Kyo. So yeah, I mean, I need to get Shizuru at A5, which I do plan on doing, but it's a little food for thought, guys. It is something to think about. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Easy, guys. Easy peasy. Kyo is a monster. He's getting it done. No problemo. Right? I mean, he's doing really, really well. Like, again, guys, like I'm telling you, when you level him up even further, his damage will skyrocket. Come on now, let's go, let's go. So, I mean, 3.7 billion, guys. 3.7 billion. And, you know, I could probably work on my runs. I noticed there's some things I could time a little bit different to gain a little bit more damage, right? So I'm pretty sure I could probably hit about 4 billion with my current build. And my fame system is sitting at, for red characters, my fame system is at level 12, I'm sorry, and the penetration at 10. The defense isn't helping him at all, but the penetration attack is definitely helping him. So, I mean, all in all, guys, Keel's, I mean, he's an awesome character. I don't know if he's the strongest character in the game. It's really, really tough, man, especially with the new Street Fighter characters and some, you know, things with Rugal, with the increased target damage received. It's hard for me to say, but I can tell you that anybody that picks up this character, they're going to benefit, especially for the red team and RHD. They're going to benefit from having this character in this game mode and really just throughout the game. I mean, you saw the score that he was able to get. It's nice that I'm getting them 45 experience balls every day, but you saw the score that he was able to get. All you need is 1.3 billion to get the max rewards in Inferno against Guild Raid, right? So, I mean, yeah, he's a monstrous character. And if I would have had 5 stones on him, he would have been way stronger. Maybe when I get the Sacred Treasure Stones, I'll slap those on him. And whenever I get a Shizuru to A5, I'll probably do another run with him to have the complete Sacred Treasure team to see if there's really a difference between using 25% increase of all attack from Shizuru's core or 30% increased target damage received from Bison's core. I mean, this 25%, guys, I think that's going to make more of a difference for Kyo instead of increased target damage received because he does use dot explosion. So guys, let me know what you think about Kyo. I think he's an awesome character, super fun to play, very intense, very fun, very reminiscent of what he really should be from the KOF franchise. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, y'all. Take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.